Hello, my fine friends of the internet. Welcome back to another episode of the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. As always, I'm the man with the master plan, the Dude 250. You can call me Nicky D, hanging out again with my main man and friend, Alien exists. The Taylor
Just one
Sager.
alien exists.
Just one alien. Only one alien exists, and it's right there.
She's all alone.
Yeah. And the man up above us, in the eye in the sky, the Danny Peel, the brutal nature. How are we today?
I'm tremendous sexual,
Yay.
actually.
Whoa, a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex right there. And joining us again this day of days is our main man Andrew, back again.
Hello, hello.
The man on the couch. He's kicking it with us again this week. Yeah, and we got another awesome topic for you today on the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. Today's topic is brought to you by Danny Peel's big, beautiful, bald head.
Okay.
Could have gone anywhere.
It could have gone a lot of odd places.
I was
changed the
concerned
last
for a
word.
while.
Head.
I changed the last word at the last second there. I was going to say, Danny, what are we talking about today?
well, a little trailer came out recently, which seemed to excite a few people. I'll get right to it. It was Gran Turismo Sport, and I watched this trailer, and I thought, okay, it looks okay, but it looks visually, for a start, it looks exactly like Gran Turismo 6 on PS3. I mean, that was a good-looking game, but you expect better by now. Games have come out which look better than that in this genre. Mm-hmm. And I'm just wondering, is this GT7? And apparently the big guy Kaz over at Polyphony Digital has actually said we could have called this GT7. And I'm just wondering, where are they going with this? Because it seems to be, it's not a typical Gran Turismo anymore. It looks more like it's very much aimed at the real sort of more hardcore community who take it seriously and who go out and buy steering wheels and who really want to compete at a high level. And there's looking at like an esport now almost for this. And they've actually had some of that stuff going on. I think they had a tournament, and I watched a little bit of it, and it was kind of cool. But what's going on with Gran Turismo? I think all of us probably have been playing it since the first one. I remember getting that in the late 90s. And modding up that, was it the Mitsubishi GTO to 9,000 brake horsepower or something ridiculous. That was fun. But,
Over 9,000.
Yeah, that's the one. But I mean, Gran Turismo, if you don't mind me going on a little bit of a rant about it, it's always been kind of, I love the first one. It was groundbreaking. It was revolutionary. Nothing like that on console had ever been done before, and it changed the game. And the second one came out, and it was just as good, maybe better, some would say, I guess.
Better, yeah.
GT3?
I'd say it's better.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that's where it started to fall off with GTA 3.
GT3, yeah.
Yeah.
It launched the PS2.
Or GT3. I'm sitting here saying GTA.
Yeah, I do that sometimes as well. It's fine. But I thought GT4 brought it back. I thought GT4 was a fantastic entry in the series.
Yeah, it was pretty good, actually.
I actually even liked GT5, but by that point, they were showing that they weren't keeping up with the times. The online was a bit of a nightmare. The engine sounds were not good enough. They sounded like vacuum cleaners across the board. The handling was fine. It's always fine. The graphics were very nice. And it was a good game, but it's too late by that point for them. Like, it took a while to get that game out, and other games had come out, especially Forza, which had upped the game in the genre, upped the bar. And I just thought by GT6, you're looking at a game that's kind of too old school. It's like a dinosaur at this point. So I'm looking at GT Sport and thinking,
A really good-looking dinosaur.
They've always been a developer that kind of pisses me off. They have.
What?
They released Grand Theft Auto A-Spec before they released Grand Theft Auto 5.
Gran Turismo.
See,
Right?
he's doing it too.
Gran Turismo. You're
Sorry,
doing the
Gran
full
Turismo.
thing,
Yeah.
It's not just me.
They released Gran Turismo
Fuck
A-Spec
you,
before
Rockstar.
releasing Gran Turismo 5
Yeah.
because they didn't have a complete game yet. which pissed me off. And then when they released 5, they had the premium cars, which were the HD models,
Yeah,
and
like
then the
120.
SD models that were ripped right out of the
standard,
fucking shitty one.
Agreed.
And then the shadows had all jaggies and stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, this took you, what, 5-6 years to build? You guys are assholes.
Oh, I think we got bigger problems than just jaggy shadows. They're absolutely Danny's. I mean, I'm not surprised that they're doing what he's saying.
But what I'm saying was the shadows decreased from A-Spec to 5.
Oh, okay.
They were better. Were they not better in A-Spec, Danny? Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
they may have been a bit better. And then they went back to being better
Yeah.
in GT6, which was just weird.
They're a weird fucking company, if you ask me. And then, like, yeah, I don't know. Grand Theft Auto, or Gran Turismo Sport.
And they look
Still,
bad
I
again
haven't
in
seen
sport.
The trailer.
Yeah, they look.
I haven't
did you not
seen the
watch it?
trailer. No, I didn't watch it because
Fair enough.
you kind of gave me the 1-2.
Yeah, I
on
gave
it.
you the rundown on it for sure.
And when
but
you say that a racing game looks like shit, then what's the point?
it's not
Well,
that
I
it looks
mean,
like
unless they're,
shit.
like-
It just doesn't live up to what's come out now. What are they doing? It looks
Yeah.
like a PS3 game, right, Andrew?
Yeah, exactly. Then that means it
Sounds
looks
like
like,
it looks
shit.
like shit,
If it
yeah.
doesn't live up to what's coming out now, then it looks like shit. Let's be honest.
I mean,
'cause it
isn't
doesn't.
that what those games are like? Basically, all about is like the realism of it. Like I
Yeah.
understand it's more of like the realism of the actual handling of the car and the simulation
Sure.
Driving
of the car.
physics.
Yeah.
But I mean, having it look like the fucking car,
It's gotta
is
look good.
Pretty important as well.
Gran
right?
Turismo
I
has
always
always
remember
looked
those
good.
games being the best looking like racing
Yeah,
games.
exactly. So why is it
But the
suddenly
lack
like,
of
Go ahead.
damage physics is like the biggest
Yeah.
drawback now. I mean, how can
Sure.
you expect to compete with Forza? Which, I mean, when I played that, I was just blown away. I mean, I used to playing Gran Turismo where you can play bumper cars in the corners, and that's how you can kind of cheat your way through a corner
Sure.
a little bit. And now you like hit the front end of your car and your front quarter panel, and your wheels out, and the whole car is pulling to the left. There's no way it's like it's such a penalty. You really have to like get down.
You can turn that off.
You can, but why would you? I don't know.
be
It
an
makes
asshole.
it makes the driving so much more real, and you like it really
Right.
penalizes you for touching cars and going into the dirt. And Gran Turismo has never really invested.
No.
They had like a little bit of visual damage in it, but they had never really
Yeah.
invested into those
I
kind of
remember
physics.
beating the 24-hour race or whatever the fuck it was on Gran Turismo 2
Oh, yeah, the
by
Le
putting a
Mans.
rubber band around the analog stick and putting a weight on the gas pedal
Yeah.
button and then going to school.
Wow.
And I came home and I beat it first place.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Go
that's
around.
skill.
It's an oval track, so you just every
Yeah.
time you hit it, it just goes, turns. It's great.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you definitely piqued my interest when you said you wanted to talk about Gran Turismo, and these guys were like, "Nope, it's just going to be more of the same," and it made me so sad.
Don't get your hopes up. baby.
Don't get your hopes up. I really wanted them to kind of like rise to the occasion, and because they were the champs
is it
of
just
racing for a
visuals?
long time.
Is that what
No.
we're saying? It's just visuals right now?
They've got much bigger
based
problems
off
than
this
that.
trailer is what I'm saying.
Well, based on the trailer,
based
for
off
me,
this-
visuals, yes. It looks like it's just the same kind of last gen look again. Like the shadows looked really
Right.
poor to me. There were jaggies going on. It didn't look that good. I mean, it's cool that they're trying this competitive esport type thing. Like, that's cool. Fair
I
enough.
like that. I think
they're trying.
esports, the
It could take
esports
off for them.
realm could definitely use a racer. They don't have any, I don't
I
think.
mean, I think they have Forza.
And that
Forza
would
does
fit in
have an esports
Do they?
presence, yeah.
That's fair.
But
Yeah, that's the
uh,
king of the mountain right now.
Rush.
Forza.
It is, yeah.
Rush esports isn't a thing. Come on, you sitting in those
Oh,
like big
man,
arcade
yeah.
things.
San Francisco
mean-
Rush.
Yeah.
I have it on
Cruising
21,
USA.
2122 or
I
whatever.
have 2049. I think it's called. I have it on 64.
We
Yeah,
have.
where's the esports for that shit? Mario
is a
Kart
game-
esports. Where's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we had Project Cars, just to get back on point. We had
Right.
Project Cars came out, and I had that, and that was a good game, and it made its mark in the genre. It wasn't great, I didn't think, but it was very solid. We have Assetto Corsa is coming to consoles very
That's
very
the one
soon,
that I was thinking of. Yeah.
which looks really really good. Again, it looks
does.
better than GT Sport, and I look at GT Sport and I think, okay, well, fair enough. Maybe they'll improve the graphics. It's got a while until it comes out, and graphics tend to be one of the things that gets polished up nearer the end. But I mean, how do the cars actually sound? I don't remember getting a proper listen. It was just some stupid fucking music over the top of the trailer. Visually, it does need improving. And I mean, is it just going to be this competitive game now? How is that going to appeal to the casual guys more so, I guess, like me, who like to play these racing games with a controller, because I don't want to spend 100 or 300 on a steering wheel that I'm going to use, once a month or something. I can't justify that. So is it going to...
I'm with you 100% on that.
Yeah, I mean, but even then, Andrew,
I have a
right?
theory that just popped into my head right now.
Go for it.
What if they are holding back on the visuals because it's going to be a VR game?
They have announced that it will support
With
VR, I
PlayStation
believe.
VR.
I believe they have announced that it actually will.
That got you going a little bit? Because that just popped into my head.
Oh my god,
Maybe.
yeah, if I could jump behind the wheel of one of those cars.
So then
and
you
look
actually
around.
will have to buy a wheel. Well, I guess you don't have to use a controller, but I mean, you would mostly want to buy the wheel and pedals.
I'm pretty sure they have
Sure,
said
I
it
mean,
will
I got a
support
PlayStation
VR, so-
Move I can use. They'll be
Oh man, if they did
compatible
that, I'd
probably,
be
right?
building my own little car that I
See,
could sit
you
in.
totally can.
Get a
right?
one of those car beds, and then
exactly. I think I've still got one actually.
That's awesome.
If you do, then why aren't you using it?
I go to sleep at 100 miles an hour.
So I could see them doing a visual downgrade because they're busy putting VR in it or whatever, I guess.
Yeah,
That'd be a
fair.
pretty big reveal.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be cool if they go that route.
Well, I mean, they have
Actually,
announced.
be damage models in this one.
They've announced that it is
I'm
going to have
pretty
VR.
damn sure they announced that it will support VR. Pretty damn sure. Now
That's
that you've
cool.
mentioned it, it rings a
Sweet.
bell, definitely. So, yeah, we'll
Well,
see.
there you go.
That's pretty
Maybe
bad.
that's
it.
Like
Yeah,
that's
pretty cool.
something that they can separate it from everything else.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking neat.
that
I'd
could
play
be
the
it.
shit out of that in VR.
It would definitely, it would change the game. Yeah.
VR needs a
100%.
racing game.
Yeah,
They don't have one
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, just looking around.
That is a good
yeah.
place to put it, honestly.
That would be so good.
Yeah, if they're not doing that, then they should be.
I mean, yeah. I mean, racing games are perfect for VR. You're
Yeah, 'cause
sitting
it's
in one
first
spot,
person.
but you're
Yeah.
moving around.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
first person.
Yeah,
It's
actually.
perfect for VR.
Yeah.
It's
Vehicle
way
games,
more
yeah.
natural than any other game for VR,
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
Minecraft and shit.
Yeah, it makes
'Cause you're
perfect
walking
sense.
around, but you're actually just sitting there, right? So
Yeah.
you might actually get some crazy, like, vivid head rushes or something when you're fucking playing VR, going a million miles an hour, looking
Yeah.
around. You're like,
Yeah.
actually looking in a rear view, like that would be fucking cool,
Yeah.
man.
Have you seen that video online?
Because if they have, sorry to cut you off there, if they have real time reflections in a rear view mirror, they probably need a bit of a
Which have
graphical downgrade.
Always been subpar, those little rear
Yeah.
view reflections.
Yeah, a little bit
Well,
gray.
it's
a little bit- yeah,
real time reflections are some of the most taxing things you can do for visuals.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why in most games, when you walk in front of a mirror in a bathroom, like in Mad Max or
Looks
whatever,
pretty,
you get like
yeah.
a blurred out vision
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit
yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
because you basically have to render it twice. The whole game,
okay,
basically,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's not actually a reflection. They are in real time rendering the game world again on a smaller scale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's a window into a smaller version of the same room.
that's right. It's like Narnia.
So, Danny, when you play Gran Turismo, are you like, do you mess around with all the little, like I messed around with a little bit with like the transmission settings and like the gearings a bit, but I mean, you can change the camber of your wheels, you can change the downforce on your aero kits or whatever you want to call them, body kits.
Sure.
Did you ever get into that? Because I always felt like a little bit of a simpleton when I played Gran Turismo. And there's all these things that people are tweaking.
I'm
for,
right
like, the
there with
finest
you,
little
dude.
Points.
I mean,
Yeah.
I tried, especially on 5, I tried, because I was playing that online and I was feeling like I couldn't quite keep up, so I did try and find some kind of something. But you're a bigger car guy than I am, I think, in real life, so I'm not the biggest car guy, to be honest. I'm a guitar guy. But
Yeah.
I don't really understand what I'm doing when I do that stuff. I'm more likely to look on Google and look at a guide or something and figure out that
Yeah.
way from someone who's a bit smarter than me at that stuff. But I have messed with it, and it's cool that it's in there. I like that you can go into that and stuff, but I'm a pretty casual racer. I used to be a better racer than I am now. When all these racing games became so online and people just fucking ram you off the road, it's like, okay, well, that's the end of my
Yeah.
race. I'm not going to be able to compete like that. So, but yeah,
You didn't like racing against me, is what you're saying? When I turn around on the track and come at you head on?
Yeah, I fucking despised every second of
There
it.
was one map on GT5 that I used to go into all the time because people would host the game online, and part of the map or the racetrack had a quarter-mile strip in it, and everyone would meet up at this quarter-mile strip and they do drag races.
De La South
So that's where it was really. It was years ago, but it was tons of fun. Everyone would always like just destroy with these, all-wheel
Yeah.
drive cars. But
Sure.
I loved going in with like all the old Mustangs and stuff, and all
Yeah.
the old like 1970s kind of stuff, and you change your gearing ratios around for that because you want to like stay in
100%,
certain
yeah.
gears longer to like make
Sure.
use of your power band in your transmission. All that was tons of fun.
Yeah.
So, but that was just a quarter-mile strip. I always found that I found that like you're saying, when you're racing the tracks, they can just bump you off, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
again, where's that damage physics?
Like, it's
Kinda
pointless. It's
create
pointless me
penalty for
picking
that.
my perfect breaking point because someone's just gonna ram the shit out of me anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruins it.
Oh man, I can brake so well. This is gonna be great. Smash!
God damn it, Nick!
Yeah.
You're supposed to hit the brake before you turn.
Told you I'd beat you with my Miata.
You can't stop the beetle. You can't stop the beetle.
It's the people wagon.
That's right. Would it be fair to say then, Danny, you would like to see more of like aesthetic modifications similar to Forza in Gran Turismo that they've never really had?
What I want from Gran
Changing the
Turismo.
bodies
Oh,
of your
yeah,
car,
cosmetics for the
change
car.
the
Yeah.
rims,
Sure.
change the fender, change
you can
the
put,
whatever. You know?
You can put
Underglow
all the
lights.
liveries on that you want now. That's a new thing that they're putting in. You can put on whatever you
Oh, that's
want,
good.
like stickers. That's cool. But I mean, modding it, yeah, I'd like to see plenty of modifications. Mainly because a lot of other people want that, and I think it's perfectly doable. Everyone else does it. They should do it too. Give the people what they want.
I'd like to see them add custom paint jobs that I can use the PlayStation Move as a paintbrush and just do my own pinstriping.
Cool, yeah. That'll be cool.
It'll never happen, but that would be sick.
I see a lot of cars with just like lewd words written all over them. It's-
Oh yeah. My car would have tits. My car
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
giant
there'd just be,
breasts
like-
all over it.
Pornography and like
Yeah.
swear words everywhere. People would take advantage of that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I want it to look
Just
as
have a
good as it
giant
can
dick
look.
wagon.
Because Gran Turismo typically has always been the kind of level setter for visuals. So it hasn't been for a while now, but I would like
Yeah.
it to
It
look
hasn't
really,
been for
really
over
nice.
a decade, man. It hasn't been since PS2.
Yeah, but
Once
it was
Forza
for a
came
while.
out, like,
It
Yeah.
was for a decade, and then it hasn't been.
It
For
was.
a decade.
well,
It'd
I
be
mean,
nice.
Even on Xbox, the original Xbox, it got beat. I think Project
Well, yeah.
Gotham was a better looking game.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Xbox
that was
had
a
more
launch
power,
title.
right? So that makes sense.
Sure.
But I mean, I want it
Yeah.
to sound better. I want the cars to actually
I mean,
sound
I
like
would.
cars.
Well, they actually.
I'd say even Grid looked better.
Yeah, Grid did look better. I was just
Grid
reading
did
about
look
that,
better.
Danny. They just got the guy who's been working on
From
Forza,
Forza.
and who's been working on
Yeah.
the audios. Yeah, so they've got him now. So
Let's hope that changes it then, eh?
slowly it's becoming more and more like Forza. We'll
Good.
start with the audio. Maybe
So
by the
you
time
could-
we get to Gran Turismo 10 or 12, they'll have real-time damage physics.
Are you going to be able to like customize your playlist in your car now that they've got that Forza guy there?
That'd be nice.
Slowly adding customizability as they add Forza technicians.
Yeah.
Just have the song by Blur that was in Gran Turismo 2.
Which one was
Song
that?
too?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The song by Blur that everyone knows.
The only Blur song that's ever been written.
I don't
Yeah.
know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
let's
don't know.
hope. Fingers crossed for
That's
something good.
I mean, I'll wait and hear Danny's review, and then that'll be my opinion because I might not even play it.
Yeah, Danny can be the saving grace. He can be the one
He's the
to
car
take
guy
it for
of
the
the bunch,
team.
that's for sure.
Well, I'd say Andrew is now.
Well, the racing game. Say the
Sure.
racing game guru.
Yeah, for racing game. I haven't really touched a racing game in a long time just because there hasn't really been a lot out there
Yeah.
that I want other than Forza, and I don't feel like paying $400 to play Forza because I'd have to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
Well,
There
it's
you
on
go.
PC, so maybe
Yeah, you
Nick
can
will
get
get
it
it
on
and you can
PC.
come and play it.
You can
Yeah.
play Forza on PC?
It's free to play
It's
on
an
PC, the
Microsoft game.
newest one. Yeah, you should just go and get it, dude.
Oh,
I'm gonna go get that. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
I want
hell?
to get that.
Fuck.
fuck!
Put
I
my
want to
thing
get
down
that.
and
Yeah.
go right now.
I'm out.
Free to play.
Peace.
Speaking my changuage.
Yeah.
I think it's free to play.
Oh no! How much community have you been watching?
Enough. Well, I don't know. Anybody got any closing comments on Gran Turismo Sport?
Please deliver.
Please let
Polyphony
it be
Digital.
good. Yeah, please deliver. I think me and Danny are in the same boat that we're just wanting it so bad to be good because it was the best for so long.
It was the
Just
king.
Try and
It just
it
didn't
was.
grow up.
Yeah, it was the king. Yeah, unfortunately. So
They're gonna fuck it up. Change your name to Polyphony. You're a bunch of phonies.
Yeah, he corrected me on that this morning. I was like, yeah, the polyphony. He's like, polyphony, Andrew. It's polyphony. Oops. I guess I've only read that word. I've never actually heard it said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm such a prick. Well, I don't know. I don't really have any expectations. I'm not much of a car guy. I'll probably play it if Danny gets it, because I'd like to race backwards and go head-on collision with him.
I'd rather
Make
a
'em
fun
scream.
car game than a serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a Mario Kart
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Crash Team Racing.
Or, the better
Bring it
game, Mod Nation Racers.
I heard that's pretty good. I never played it, but I heard
Way.
good things
Crash
about
Team
that.
Racing.
It's not better than Mario
obviously
Kart.
the best.
CTR?
Yeah.
CTR was a great game.
Yeah.
Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation
One.
was awesome.
Speed Punks.
Yeah.
Bring
I
that
did play
back.
Speed Punks. That was a good time.
Snowboard Kids. You guys play that
Snowboard
one?
Kids was sick,
That
yeah.
was a good one. Yeah.
Retro Racers.
Yeah. Anyway, if you guys like Retro Racers, just give us a like button and don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook.com/officialdudepoolgaming and on Twitter @dudepoolgaming. And that's been the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. We will catch you next time, and we love you. Adios,
Bye.
See you guys.
amigos.